So you decided you want to burn fat. You're not happy with where you're at, but you're worried if you go and you do all this work, this dieting, this training, everything you need to lose this weight, is it just all going to come back? I'm Ryan Milton from Team Flex, and today I'm going to break this down for you. You guys, I'm going to tell you every step of how to not get yourself into a spot where you're ever going to have to worry about gaining the weight back, and also why it's an unrealistic expectation from the beginning. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I got many tips in here you're not going to want to miss, and one very big important one right at the end. Let's be honest, you guys, starting on a diet is a very scary thing for a lot of people, right? You've been in your routine, you've been doing the same thing, you're comfortable with it, but you're also uncomfortable with where you're at. If you got a lot of body fat, if you're feeling overweight, if you are overweight, you're not going to be happy with yourself. You know, your self-esteem's going to take a hit, your confidence levels take a hit. This affects many parts of your life, not just how you look, but also how you feel, how you function. Opportunities and everything else can change for you based on the way you feel about yourself mentally. There's obviously going to be nothing more discouraging, you guys, than realizing that you stuck to a diet, you did the work, you felt like you were on point, and then you realize when it's over, you just gained it all back. There's no way that that feels good to anybody, and it's a big fear that a lot of people have when they start a diet. They worry that they're going to go through it, and they're going to end up gaining that weight back, and there would be nothing worse. Let me tell you guys, I'm telling you again, be nothing worse than if that actually happened. But here's what you have to understand, you guys. When you go on a diet, there are measures you can take to really make sure that you don't end up getting in that spot. What I've seen as a coach for years and years now, working with all different types of clients, specifically fat loss and weight loss, is that it comes down to what you do in that short term versus the long term. And what I mean by that, you guys, is you want to make sure that you're going into a diet with the long term in mind, not the short term. Many of the diets out there are very extreme. They're very about pushing this. They're, the cleanse, take the juice only, do this special supplement only, don't eat for a week, all this different stuff. I mean, we see all kinds of diets, even down to some of the mainstream ones that are keto diets and no carb diets and high protein diets and all sorts of diets that maybe in the short term, you'd be very successful with, right? You could push your limits in that short term, and you could be really disciplined and really on point, and it may work while you're motivated, while you're excited, and while you're feeling good. But if you don't have that long-term plan, the fact that if you go into a diet, you need to be able to stay on it for a year, 2 years, 10, something that fits into your lifestyle. If you go on any diet and you know that it's going to be short-term, it's the diet that's going to make you rebound weight. It's the diet that's going to be a failure and you will gain weight. And a lot of times we see, you guys, I've seen this in my career from people coming from other coaches, other programs, other things, other diets, they gain back actually more. So if you want to avoid that, you want to make sure that that's not going to be you, what you got to look at is dieting in the form of, okay, and is what I'm about to do, this diet that I'm setting up, that I want to lose this weight, I'm going to do these food choices, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Could you do that for more than a week? Could you do that for more than 2 weeks? Could you do that for a month? Could you do that for 3, 6, a year? If you can answer yes, because you know what? I like the foods. I like the way it makes me feel. I like the things I'm doing. I like the choices I'm making. Then it's probably going to be a successful diet for you because it will fit into your lifestyle and it won't challenge you. It won't make you fail. It's not going to be too extreme, push you over the top. Alternatively, if you look at that diet and say, you know what, I could really push hard for a week, maybe a month, I could do this. It's going to suck. It's going to be miserable. Every day is going to be really hard, but I want those results. Don't do that diet, you guys. That's going to be the one that makes you gain that weight back, puts you over the top, and it will be the end game for results. Put you back in that spot of failure, that spot where you don't feel good about yourself, where you're waking up every day looking in that mirror and you're not where you want to be, and you deserve to be where you want to be, you guys. So make sure when you pick a diet, you pick the one that is going to be one you can stick to that fits into your life. And I told you guys to make sure you stuck around to the end because I got something I wanted to tell you, and this is actually something that most people don't understand about dieting. You can actually eat the foods you want and lose all the weight you want. You can burn the body fat that you want to burn and eat the foods you want. And I'm talking about all of them, you guys. You could eat pizza, you could eat ice cream, Oreos, freaking wings, whatever you want, you can have it on a diet. I'm telling you, as long as you know how to do macro tracking, as long as you know how to know what your calories are, figure out your proteins, your carbs, your fats, and stay formulated and follow that, you will lose weight and you will burn body fat. You will get your goals. We've done this on Team Flex for years. Time and time again, it is the most successful approach to dieting I have seen, period. So you guys, if you don't understand how to do macro tracking, there's tons of research you can do. You can continue to watch more on this channel. I've done a lot of stuff about macro tracking. We'll put some links in show notes to some videos that may be beneficial to you. But also we do offer you guys, I'm sure you've seen if you've been here a while. If you haven't, we offer a free trial. You can check out our coaching, exact stuff that we do for our actual paying clients. We do it for you guys free for 7 days. You can check that out at teamfflex.com. I'm telling you, when you know how to eat the foods you want and still get the results, you can do that for a lifetime. That's not a diet that lasts a week, a month, or a year. That's one that lasts 50, 60, the rest of your life. Whatever it is, you can do it if you can be sustainable with it and still get those results, you guys. So thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this today, do me a favor. Thumbs up, subscribe. Are you familiar with doing macro tracking? Do you know how to do this? Did you know you could eat your own foods, whatever foods you want, and get results? Comment it below. Let me know. Thank you guys so much. Coach Rye is out.